right side. You're clear if you need it. One on the right side, in and out, right side only. Clear.
Last time we were here, it was wet. Interesting.
You've got to get a little bit cleaner here. Come on now.
Okay. That needs a minute. That wasn't any sort of energy I put in. We're running Ford Focus here by the end of the week.
That's good. Just keep going like that, my man. Nice and smooth. Good pace you're running there, bud. Really good lap right there, really good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that.
I mean, hey! I have to get into Discord for that one. Let's look at that again. See it from Scott's perspective. Like lost it, caught it, rolled. Should have locked the brakes down. Show me where I'm slow, Scott. Everywhere, dude. Yeah, I know. So just as you got alongside me, I caught that slide and it rolled forward 6 inches, enough to hit you. You had judged it perfectly.
Yeah, there's no issue. Sorry,
In
man.
front of you now,
Mr.
keep your eyes
Tucker.
open.
Oh, that was just funny.
In front of you now, keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I thought I had missed you, but then I got hit, so I was like, oh, maybe I missed just this.
No, you just the thing. You judged it great, and I went back and looked at it, and I'd caught the slide, and it had just started straightening up and rolled forward like 6 inches.
85, get us the fastest car on the racetrack. 32.738.
We should have enough gravel to bring out the Ford Focus here shortly.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Car on the
I
right.
was racing with the
Keep going, keep going.
ruler of Transylvania, but we'll take it. I'll take it.
Scott just beat me up. It was horrible.
Well,
Oh,
Go
no,
ahead and file
I hit Scott. It was terrible. Holy off tracks.
holy turn car, god damn. I guess Chad was doing quarreling ones? I don't understand. That is too far.
Can't do
Nice and easy here, nice and easy.
this.
slow on the right. In the middle of the track.
What's going on, Troy?
Gotta keep these tires cool, man.
Yep.
Once they,
Overdo it.
you're done.
No, yeah, this is a track that you don't ever get a break.
No.
The traction zones are too heavy. And like usual, I'm not very good here.
I was getting a tow from Matt and Guy. So ignore my lap time.
I would do that if I was close. I'm not. But I had to give myself a break. I couldn't do Nords again today. I was like, I just don't have the fucking. I don't have the mentality for it today.
Yeah, I can see that.
Especially because I have to work on it in the dark, and I did it like way late last night. And I'm just like, I need a day.
Yeah, mental fatigue.
Yeah. So I'll probably do a little bit of work on it tomorrow. I need to see, actually, is there a vintage race tomorrow? I'll look at that. I don't
Lotus
think there is.
race?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's the following week.
Sweet. So I might do an official in the P3 tomorrow at Nords, and then race the P3 at Nords on Tuesday, and then run some of those in GT4 for the rest of the week. But I also need to do rain practice, so that might be just doing my own thing, and then, alright boys, let's get after rain. But we'll see. I really, really hate trying to get this race together.
How many guys you have?
We got 4 teams of 4.
Okay.
But it's gonna be really nice when it's like, hey guys, it's Watkins, fucking, let's just show up and race, basically, comparatively speaking.
Oh yeah. Comparatively to Nords, for sure.
Yeah, alright, let's run this in to make sure we don't burn the tires off the car. Cool. Alright, let's do some rain work. Alright, cool. Anything else?
Yes,
No, not
work
really.
on the bus stop.
No, in the P2? That's not even a question. You can do a lot of stuff and you can do a lot of things to a P2 to that bus stop, and it's gonna hang on. It's never
Right side.
the first one. I think the one that got Troy was we
Still
got.
there.
The thing you have to worry about in the P2
All
is
clear.
trying to steer through a rebound off the second one. Like, cause you go through, you can hit the front part of the bus stop and be fine, and you can rebound the second one. And if you're gonna if you ground out, it's fine. You just can't try to steer for the third one, because if you try to steer for the third one, you'll hit the third one, and that will be the thing that sends you out to the moon. But it's not that bad. That race is all about just hanging out. I mean, I did the whole first stint in basically last year, and then after it was like after we went long on the first stint, I think.
Yep.
And we it was like 3 laps after the pit stop, we were in 5th, and I was like, I don't really know how that happened, but okay. I'm not gonna complain about it. That's a race where you just survive. You survive and let the
Twice.
GTPs kind of clear people out.
Twice, Scott.
That was a dodge.
That opening lap will be a little different with the cold tire model now.
Yeah, the last time I raced the P2, I raced the P2 with the new tires at Watkins. I hadn't had my head wrapped around them, and I lost it out of the heel on that like little short chute before the
Or that uphill right-hander.
It was right at, it was I lost in the chute after the uphill left. Like getting on power out of that. That's the one that gets me anyway with the cold tires, because it's one of those corners where like you kind of need a little bit of throttle in it to get the rear to sit and go around, but the second you're a fraction over it, it wants to go out. But yeah, the GTPs are going to be a fucking disaster on the first lap there.
Definitely.
Which, I mean, it'll be what it'll be. We'll make it work. That's why I'm not going to be too very upset if I qualify at the back again. Honestly, I'd have one of you guys on board with me and send Philip up the road and be like, all right, let me know if the GTPs are shitting the bed, because I'll just
Hold off.
brake. Yeah, I would literally just brake and just kind of cruise.
Yeah.
So much extra track.
You always get weird pairings with that race.
Yeah. Because I don't think either of the time we've done it, we haven't had one of the like normal Watkins bullshit starts. We've gotten lucky both times.
Yeah.
I've got some of those in officials. They're honestly like pretty funny to drive through.
Yep.
What ended up happening to you in the race last night, Troy?
So I got spun at the top of the hill. It's my fault. And then I spun myself on like the third lap.
I got you.
And with no pit stop, I was out.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I feel that.
That's not my favorite combo either.
Yeah, it's okay. The Mustang is really, really loose there. And I made it worse by deciding to fight hell for leather with Matt Larkin and Lilac and Jeff. So like it was, by the end of the race, it was like, well, no, we're not having a good time on tires. Actually,
Where'd you end up?
Way in the back. I was fighting for 5th or 6th or whatever it was, and I held Matt off because he was in a Porsche and he didn't have any straight line, but he had all of the benefits of the Porsche, and I had all the straight line and literally nothing else. So I held him off, and he got past me, and I was trying to chase him down the S's, and got a tire up on the curb out of 3, and it wiggled on me, and I, instead of just kind of counter steering and keeping my foot in it, I dabbed the brake and got off the gas a little bit to try to settle the car, and that that just broke the rear end loose, and I slammed it into the wall. I mean, it is what it is. You gotta make those kind of mistakes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready to land in a car that has aero grip. Unbelievable. Everything else, eh.
Hey Troy, don't give yourself a hard time on that. I think we went 3 wide up at the top. One of us backed out. It was just chaos. It wasn't meant to be.
Oh yeah. No, I know. I looked. I turned left a little bit, and I was just like, It was just a small amount. I must have caught your nose, and it just spun me. It was no big deal.
Oh, it made for a great replay moment, but yeah. Like you said, it was Road Atlanta sprint race. Drive it like you stole it, and I ran out of talent before I ran out of fuel a little after that.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't too upset.
No.
Now those are the kind of races we need. Like I'm kind of glad Sean does that. I wish there was some more popular or like well-driven combos, because you need, like, we as a league need some of those hell for leather races where it's like, all right, man, like it doesn't really matter for anything. We're just gonna beat the shit out of each other trying to race hard.
Like what, Miatas at Laguna?
I mean, you can drive that. I'll be sipping a beer on a beach.
That's not my idea of a good night.
Yeah, Laguna is atrocious. I've gotten better at it, but it's still terrible.
Alright, what's your track du jour? VIR?
Yeah, actually, if you got something with aero in it, actually no, the GT1s of VIR were pretty good too, as long as it's not grand.
I've been trialing GTPs at Motegi Oval. It's a lot of fun. Throw GT3s in, it's chaos and fun.
I watched a little bit of that today.
Wait a minute.
He actually did a whole race today, and it was good.
GTPs and GT3s on an oval.
Yeah, that requires brakes, but just at one end.
I think I might need some of that in my life.
Is that the steep end or the shallow end that needs brakes?
3 and 4.
Yeah, the steep end, got it. That's kind of what I figured. Although, I mean, I really enjoyed driving on Japanese Darlington.
It always makes me think like it's constantly driving uphill.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, the 3 and 4 requires little braking, which allows the GTPs to recover some MGU energy. And 1 and 2 is flat out, so you can draft and pass, and it's wide enough you can go like 6 wide. It's a good time.
On your left.
Didn't one of the, I don't know, YouTube experts do a Bristol thing where they did GTPs and GT3s some time ago? They had a big stunt about it.
I think you're talking about when the rain first came out and they figured out a way to trick it into letting them do that at Bristol in the rain.
Yeah, something like that. I guess it was on YouTube. It was I saw it a short and I thought it was equal parts insane and entertaining.
Yeah, it was the Arca Break Weekly guy.
Somebody else did recently. They ran their IMSA League at, like, it wasn't Bristol, but it was one of the short tracks, and it was just a disaster. But I also think that's pretty fun from time to time. The F1s were good today, though.
Yeah, that was a heck of a race.
Yeah, race of the year so far.
I do love Ferrari coming out this week and saying, they're like, yeah, we just were the dumbest people on the planet just designing our rear suspension. Like, they don't have enough room for, they don't have enough room to add more, like, bump stops to keep it from grounding out and wearing the plank out.
Oops.
Which is just like that's peak. Just like, yeah, it should be fine. And like nobody looked at the model.
Oh, nothing says a good time like a whole lot of cones across the street.
That's true. And I'm proud of the FIA for finally putting their foot down on the, oh, there's a car there, I'm just gonna drive them out of the road. At least a little bit, but
Alright, can anybody hear me?
Yep.
Thank you. I want to welcome everyone to the Porsche Cup WCR Series sponsored by Swarm Racing. Tonight's track is RedBull Ring, and we'll be racing for 17 laps, about 25 minutes. We do a 3-lap qualifier, unlike officials do. We do expect you to try and put a real effort in qualifying, but we do not allow licensed style challenges. This race has a standing start, so make sure you practice. P-cut can be dangerous to launch. The whole first lap is considered an orange zone. This means that the stewards will judge any incidents during the first lap harsher than normal, usually double or up a tier. So please be extra careful during the first lap. If you've been a wreck, please hold your brakes. And after that, we expect you to rejoin, you check your relatives before you start moving or re-enter the track. And if you are off the track, make sure you are parallel before you rejoin. If you have a wreck, we do have one fast repair that gets you back going. And if you have an incident, we do have a form in Discord for reporting incidents. You can find that in the settings schedule channel under the Cup section. We do not allow calling out others on voice comms, or direct messages, Discord, or any other means. That's what the reporting incidents are for. We are, you will get a penalty for where something is bad. We do consider the voice in iRacing as off-limit during qualifying and the race, but if you want to chat, people are in the Discord. And that concludes the driver's meeting. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Yeah, you could be in here and listen to me tell everybody and all over the world on Shane's YouTube that there's a wreck ahead, we need a break, and sound like I'm 12.
Good job, Scott.
That's a good job, Scott. Yeah, that's a
Short
good
and
one.
sweet.
I'm jealous of all of you single make.
Yeah, I know. I've been
Sing-
taking things off because this series is so much simpler than the other ones.
Standing start, too.
Exactly. I'm just like, it's so easy.
Yeah, nobody has to go over fucking nuances in their driver's meeting.
No pit. It's a tough car. And surprisingly, not too many incidents.
Not too many that get reported anyway.
I'm gonna try to get rid of them all in practice.
Gonna have a car off to the right. Car on the right. Keep going, keep going. Right side, clear.
Don't slide that much.
On your right. Clear.
Hey, Andrew.
Try to follow these guys and I'm spinning out, so I'm gonna do my own thing. Screw it.
Every week I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot you have to drive this car completely differently than everything else. At least everything else I drive normally.
I was just trying to follow, they were really arcing it in. I was trying to follow that and the back end said, see ya.
I can't wait for the carnage-filled last couple of races for the Tuesday season. Nords combined, and then Belle Isle, and then Mid-Ohio. So we're gonna get our we're gonna hit our quota for tow truck services.
I
I'll
like
have to pay
one of
those guys anymore.
tracks.
Nords is growing on me.
No, it's fine. It's just one of those ones that once you sit down and get it down, it's fine.
Yeah, it's growing on me. Mid-Ohio has grown on me a little bit over time. Or not Mid-Ohio, or Belle Isle. That's what I was talking about. Belle Isle is grown on me. And I've started finishing races at Long Beach, so I'm fairly confident in my ability to finish races at Belle Isle.
Yeah, same.
It's similar methodologies. And then Mid Ohio is just fantastic. There's no notes. I can't wait to do it in the P3 because some of those lunges into the snake are going to be egregious.
Ohio Mossport. No,
And we get Motorsport next season.
I used to like Mid Ohio and IndyCar.
Yeah. Well, we get Motorsport next season and on the Tuesday schedule, so maybe I can break my curse there. I hope that's an endurance week.
Are you crazy?
Oh, dude, I make time to go race Motorsport. Like it's I like if because IMSA is gonna be the next season too because it's like an official IMSA round. So I'm definitely going to run an IMSA, at least one IMSA there. And then oh yeah, dude, I'm as sick of it. Well, the last time P3s were at Motorsport, it was an endurance round. Scott and I did that one, and it was a wet to dry race, and that was pretty fun. I smashed my car apart into a million fucking pieces when it was dry because I got out on the paint and it lit the tires up. Or no, I didn't smash into a million pieces. I just broke the nose off. And I finished in like 4th doing that.
They've changed the model since then, where if you blow the nose off, it'll kill your speed now, right?
No, yeah. It was that model. Like I was slow and I didn't have the grip, but it was like I went into pit because I needed fuel anyway, and it was like a minute and a half for repairs, and I was like, that's too long. We'll just make it work.
Good luck in qualifying, everybody.
Good luck, guys.
I miss doing the on V3 endurance.
Pardon me.
Ready, green flag.
No Bowens tonight.
rain shower's coming here in a little bit. Let's be prepared for that.
Doesn't look like it. No, it's up 2. No.
He's in the dirt.
Maybe I shouldn't have enjoyed Troy's lap time. But I hadn't checked. Oh, that is a fun little deal. I don't remember when race time is, but we'll see what the weather looks like when the race comes around. Oh, buddy.
Some idiot in a black Porsche just knocked down a bunch of cones and then locked up the brakes on the straight.
That's a shame. I'm sorry, Shane. I've got to do some riding. I've got to do some riding.
Well, I was the idiot, so it didn't matter.
I will. No, but I actually have to do, like, work after this, and then... Oh, hush. Hush, I don't know where you went, but please be quiet. Let's see what the numbers look like. Let's see how much rain we get.
Yeah, I think the chart said it was supposed to rain pretty good in between.
Oh, the official practice I jumped in was wet.
Yeah, the practice gets wet late.
That is a load of people within a half a second.
Alright, let me look at these results here. Well, aren't you all just fast and together? That's good laps by everybody.
A little wet.
Yes, we are all individuals. I'm not.
I forgot about this warm-up.
But it's mostly dry.
Just enough wet to augment your driving a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the forecast.
What is the forecast saying?
Nothing.
Alright, I got you.
So there's no way. There's no reason to even think about wets.
No, it's dry. It's just that it's going to affect our first few laps.
Yep.
I would have loved it if it was like 33% wet instead. That would have been a good time. Oh, Scott's playing a dangerous game getting out there.
But warm-up's for.
Yeah, there's nothing in the mirror. There's no rooster tails or anything.
There's the little babyest bit off the tires, but I still don't trust. I don't trust it enough to be going over the curbs yet. I say that and I get way out there in the last corner.
Me too.
It's just a little bit that you have to adjust for. Brake a little bit less. For me earlier.
I want these fucks to put Paul Ricard in the game. I love that track. How many laps is this?
17, I think.
Might have a bit too much fuel, but we'll see. Is that another PRM guy?
Yep.
I talked to Chris last night. He actually made a pretty good case for WCR IMSA that didn't make me reject it outright.
Glad we had his warm-up.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think that's going to be the thing that I'm going to bring forward for next season, as we at least have uniformity across the sessions on how he handles certain things.
At 111 is the fastest car on the track. 33.229. Front of you, keep your eye open.
Actually, does warm-up dries the track, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
It says track is dry now.
Yeah, I was like, I don't feel it anymore.
So it's well worth all of our times. Oh, there.
All right, let's go. West Coast Racing
My
League.
setup is fine. Okay, cool. Done.
Tuesday, where are we? Sunday
I
night.
forgot the grid times are a little bit shorter.
Porsche Cup
Yeah, that's too much fuel, whatever.
tonight at the Red Bull ring.
We're good on fuel, man.
How much do you
Oh,
do?
good.
The estimated strength of field
It's
is
like- it's 1 lap extra.
2,572.
Good luck.
Say hello to all
There's
of
a
our
couple
supporters.
What's happening so
monsters
fast?
behind us.
Green flag. Front of you, front of you, front of you. Right side.
Saw that coming.
Get back after it. Clear if you need it.
Y'all got work to do this week.
One on the right side. Still there at door. Clear.
Go get him, Charlie. I guess we could spend a season just focusing on the Porsche Cup. It would make us better. I just don't want to. Private, yes, but not solely. Go get him, Charlie.
I'm hitting Luke.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you can sit there, these guys are gonna give you spots.
I jumped to start.
Oh. I was wondering if that's what happened up there.
But he got past. Yes, he got passed back.
is the fastest car on the track. 32.703. P8 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 32.315. Good lap, man. You keep after it.
Oops.
Nice and easy, bud. Back it up. Slow it down. Avoid all the grass if we can, buddy. Heads up. Be careful going through there. In front of you. Left side. Clear. P5 is the fastest car on the track. 32.218.
Hope he remembers where I brake. I just tried to brake deeper and ended up locking all four wheels.
P5 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 32.148. Good lap. Middle of the track. He's moving. On your right. Still there. Clear, clear.
Hi. Thank you.
Leaders are running 32.92. Get back in that rhythm, my man. Shoot that line right. On your right. Still there. clear him. P5, he has the fastest car on the track, 32.122. Give me about 10 more. At 85, is the leader. Slow up, slow up, slow up.
Ah, we're fine.
That was a nasty snap, Shane.
Was it? Missed the wall, clipped the tires.
Yeah, it snapped on you.
I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Alright, just cool the tires off a little bit. Go back at it. They are fun cars to drive. But yeah, they can snap on you, that's for sure. Part of what makes you a better driver, I guess. Left some cool black marks.
These two are gonna crash. Can they just not hit me? That'd be great. Oh. Oh, hey, don't do that. You can absolutely not hit me by me locking up like a terrible person into the bottom of turn 3.
Alright, see if we can get to 33, shall we? I guess we can't cut that much. Doesn't feel like a big cut. Maybe some stewards beg to differ. Maybe third through there? And we'll carry more speed up the whole straight, which would maybe put a big chunk in that time. We're just finding all the off tracks. Here's a specialty of this track. That's too many. That'll do. Eek. Eek, gads, eek, gads. Just not cool, man, not cool.
Oh my god, the fucking last turn. White with dirt.
I just got slow down going through there because of the dirt. I don't know how that happened.
I was lucky I didn't die.
You're probably about 5 left.
Did we do it? Maybe. We had 2 huge slides.
Go, 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 go.
Oh no, that was me.
The left front feels kind of fried.
Oh, go Matt.
Two laps to go, 2 laps to go.
Oh, Matt's in the... Oh, it's Scott behind him. No? No, this is a replay because he gets him. See that because the timing had changed.
1 to go.
Get him, Matt.
And that is super duper annoying.
Pardon me. All right, this has been the West Coast Racing League's Sunday night Porsche Cup race. This week at Red Bull Ring, unfortunately we didn't finish it this week. We superheated our tires and they would not stay on the track anymore. But we do like the Porsche Cup. We'll be back.
I figured out how to get
Working
a fast
harder.
lap too late.
We'll catch you on the next one.